I'll make it so it's
Ooh.
It's bigger. Are we live?
Are we live?
We're live. There we go. I feel like we need more light over here. There we go.
What did you call this?
Just refreshing it. I think I said making food with John.
Me?
Making food with John. Is it not coming up? Are we not live? Oh, go to the...
Oh.
Wait.
Oh, no.
Go...
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Let's see it.
There it is.
All right, so...
Hello, everyone.
Let's mute her.
Okay, we're good.
And make it big.
So the way you know how to make it big.
Wait,
right?
no.
You got to go on that screen and do it. And then...
Oh, okay. You touch this screen?
No. You got to do it with that.
Oh.
Do the skip ad.
Got it. And then you go to this.
Then that.
And then do this.
And then go over.
And then go over this way.
And then down. And then you should be able to see. You got to go way over here and go down.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You're good at it.
I'll get there. Hello? We're gonna find you guys in just one moment.
Here, let me do it real quick.
Wait, I found it.
Now go over.
Live.
Maybe it's just nobody's on there. There's somebody.
See more
you gotta
buttons.
Go down a little.
There
you gotta go down on this one to get it.
I got it. Now I'm
there.
We have it.
Well, look at all the people.
Can you see it? Okay.
Hey everyone.
Is that big enough? That's what she's.
Okay, so it's been a while. We almost canceled this one too. John's just getting over being sick, but we really didn't come up with anything exciting and new. We just got burgers again tonight, so we thought we would just make some burgers and talk to you. So you asked us some questions. I'm gonna make the food tonight, and John's gonna.
And I'm gonna eat it.
He's gonna eat it and read the questions. So he brought over some crinkly cut sweet potato fries. They got the V on it for vegan. Where'd you get? Wegmans. Boom.
I know. I don't think. I better not get Chris sick. I'm not contagious anymore. That I know of. Dun, dun, dun.
Look how freaking big that fry is.
That's a big fry. You can have that one, bud.
Because I touched it.
Yeah.
Because I touched it.
Tonight's menu, we're making burgers. We wanted to do something simple. You know what I'm saying?
We're going to use the cast iron here. Oh, you know what else I wanted to do?
What?
I've got some things I got to get through here. I wanted to open up the vegan cuts box that I have. See what's inside. Maybe we can snack on some of that.
Nice, okay. Hell yeah.
I got something from Mark. Remember Mark from the cruise?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yes.
You know what? I think I saw Facebook messages between
so you know what it is, but we'll
wait, nope, I won't. I'm not going to spoiler alert.
What? Anyway, we could maybe put some of this on the burger. I've been putting it on everything, and it's really good.
All right.
Never done that before. So let's get the food on there right away, and then as we're eating, maybe we can. We got some Violife cheese. And
I want a cheeseburger. You know.
How many do you want? One or two?
Just one.
Okay, me too.
Do you want one? Do you want a double burger though?
Do you want a double burger?
No,
I only want one.
I want a single.
Yeah, me too. Come in there. I had just like a bagel with some vegan butter on it today for breakfast.
Okay.
So I'm like,
pretty good, pretty hungry.
Yeah. I'm saying I don't want like a huge double burger right now.
Oh, because you already had a carb.
Well, no, it's because I woke up really late on your standards, but I went to bed really late because I've been working overtime.
Overtime.
Yep. Working on the movie, overtime. Okay, so we want to get those on there. We're going to put a little... Put a little bit of that on there.
John, tell the people what happened to you.
Oop.
What do you mean what happened to me? Like I got sick? I don't know if I'm allowed to say the sickness.
He got the Spanish flu. He went over to Colorado, and
yes, I went to Denver. I got stuck in an airport for like 10 hours, and that's where I got sick.
And he got dang fever.
Yep, it was a weird week. I got the old brain fog. But it's nice to be back. It's nice to be hungry. I was not hungry for like the whole week. I think I lost something like 8 pounds.
Did you eat anything good while you were on vacay?
Yeah, so I got Voodoo Donuts and I got this hat.
They have Voodoo Donuts in
They have
Colorado?
Voodoo Donuts in Colorado, so they have both non-vegan and vegan. But the vegan ones were delicious. I don't know if the non-vegans were. I didn't try them.
Right.
But we also went to this like 5-course menu place, that 5-course dinner place called Somebody People.
Somebody People.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that was delicious. They had tiramisu for dessert. It was one of the best things I've ever had in my mouth. No joke.
It looks so good.
It was crisp. It was so good. I could relive that moment right now. In fact, if Trish comes into town, we're gonna try to make it. That's just gonna be what we're gonna do. Do you know, she was the one that made me vegan cheesecake for the first time.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Yeah, Trish is one of our older friends from back in 2000 when I started hanging out with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Back in the day, we said we were gonna be friends forever and ever.
Yep.
And none of us are friends. Well, Tim, he's still barking up.
Well, no. I think everybody's still friends, but
Some of us.
nobody like hangs out anymore together. See, I'm a little bit older than them. I already knew this already happened to me, so I knew it was going to happen to them. So what I did for them, that was the year they graduated. My brother as well. I hung out with them that summer, and I had my camcorder, because this is before camera phones. So I had my camcorder and I videotaped the whole summer, and I put together when everybody was going back to school and off to college. I put together like a DVD I'd burned for everybody, and I gave it to all of them. I don't know if you still have it, but
I do.
It's a fun
I think
watch.
it skips.
Yeah, I have it all on my computer though, so
So you can actually burn me a whole one.
Yeah.
We should have like a 25-year reunion. Get all the people. Get Sherry.
Get everybody together.
Yeah, I bet Sherry and I would get along now.
Oh, why not?
Well,
That was his girlfriend when I first started hanging out. I can't say when I first met you because John was like,
you knew me when I was
Yeah.
little jersey on.
he was like, what, elementary school or middle school? Elementary school.
No, middle.
Middle.
That's when I first met Brian.
Okay, so he met my brother in middle school.
That does. I do have a mustache. Thank you all for noticing. I really think it's hideous, and every time I look in the mirror, I think it's hilarious.
Wait, why do you have a mustache?
I don't know. Why not? Who's
Just
gonna
for the
stop
heck of it.
me?
Nobody.
Who's gonna? In fact, I was talking to somebody at work the other day, and I was like, "I'm sorry. Does this look ridiculous? How do you keep a straight face when I have this mustache?" She's like, "No, I think it looks good." I'm like, "Are you serious?"
It does kind of look good though.
You know, I was going for Tom Selleck when he was in Friends.
Okay.
Maybe I'll find my Monica out there. My 20.
Not Magna PI?
No. See, I do look. I have more crooked cop vibes.
Yeah.
Right. I look
Like-
like I look like I'd take a bribe.
More like Reno 911.
Yeah.
We're making the Wegmans Don't Have a Cow. These are like one of my favorite burgers to have. They're a lot healthier than those Beyond and Impossible too. We got fries in there. We got pickles. Got onion, and we gotta toast these up too. I like to put them right on the grill, right on the sizzler.
That feels weird not doing anything. Thanks for doing all the hard work.
It's all right.
Amongst trying to finish the video, pack up to move, all that stuff. Well, pretty soon. I mean, we're gonna have to have a last night here.
I'm almost done with the movie, and I know I've been saying that for months, but like I'm only like a couple days away.
That's crazy.
It's there.
That's
I for the last 2 weeks, because it took me forever to do this, because this isn't just some like easy credits, but it took me about 2 weeks to get the credits right. But they look so polished and professional right now. I'm so happy with the way they came out. I had to learn how to do all this, because I just did what I knew how to do. It just didn't look right. So then I had to research a bunch of stuff, go back in, and night after night after night. I mean, day before yesterday, I went to bed at 9 in the morning because I was up, and I was going to go to bed around 6 in the morning, and then I found something out that made the movie even better, and I just went crazy with it, and I was like, oh, it's 9 in the morning now. So our sound guy is going to be done. He might even be watching this right now. I don't know. Hi, Rob, if you're watching this. He is going to be done with all of the audio either tomorrow or the next day. And then once he gives that to me, I can show the movie to the people that, like John and Craig and some of the people that were involved in doing it, just to get a little bit of feedback there.
I'm excited. That's like
Yeah, it's ready.
next week.
Rob has been sending me clips of the sound design that he's done. And looking at some of the clips before the sound design, I mean, he's put in everything, like the sound of the cloth and, you know, the breathing and the radio and everything. And when he sends me one of these clips, I can't tell you how excited I get. I'm like, I can't wait to watch my own movie, like the entirety of it with the audio. It's so excited. Let's see how these fries are looking. Let's move them a little bit. They're looking good.
Bye, rascals.
So the timeline for me is this movie should be done, and I'm going to have a viewing party with a select group that were involved probably on maybe Saturday. And I'll have a few rules, you know, like don't be going through your cell phone while we're watching this, and let's watch it to the end. Let's watch all the credits, and if you need me to pause to go, like let me know and I'll pause it, and you know, that kind of thing. But I can't wait to watch it and see what people think about it. It's a long time in the making, and then I will, as soon as I get the audio, I'm going to start cutting the trailer. So then you guys can see kind of what it's about. Because I know most of you guys still don't really know much about it, except for hearing me babble about things that I don't want to give spoilers away. But once you see the trailer, I'm going to need everybody to go and share it. Like as soon as I'm done with the trailer and I don't need to work on the actual movie anymore, I got to do some promotional things. Like I want to make a poster, t-shirts, and I'll probably do, like I haven't really posted on my YouTube channel, but I'm going to be posting like crazy. I'm going to be posting maybe every single day, and I want to promote the movie like crazy. I want to talk about it. I want to show behind the scenes footage. I want to get this out there so people are excited to want to see this, because we don't have much time. I want this movie to be out by October, and that's not far away. So I got a lot of work to. That was my onion. I'll give you the other one.
That happened in slow motion.
Slow motion onion.
Slow motion for me. Hey, so I was wondering.
Look at that
It's
nice brown.
October release date, right?
Well,
like, so do you, I'm just thinking, like, do you contact the what's the theater here?
Oh, the Palace?
Yeah, and like book the theater for a release date.
So I could do that. So my friends, I was talking to Jeremy and my friend Jeff, who works at the Palace. He was talking about it because he also works at the Most, and he would want to show it there. Possibly.
At the Most?
Yeah. Which I think is a better, more modern theater.
No, I don't know if I've ever been. Oh,
The Most, down in Armory Square. I've never actually been to the theater. I've seen it.
I don't know. No, I don't think I've ever been to the theater. That's cool though.
Yeah, yeah. Oh.
Anywhere in Syracuse would be a huge. On campus would be huge.
Right. Yeah, and so yeah, we want to be able to do that because we have to satisfy the premiere for the Kickstarter people. There's a bunch of people in the Kickstarter that bought a tier that gives them 2 tickets to come see it. So we don't know how that's going to work yet. And I'm just by the way the Kickstarter's been going over the last couple of years, I'd be surprised if more than 30% of the people that did it actually responded to it. So we might have some empty seats for other people to come too. I don't know. I don't know how we're going to do that. But
Hey, do you want to make burger or special sauce or no?
yeah, what kind of sauce do you want? Do you want me to put up like a pickle and stuff?
We could cut up a pickle. We could
Okay.
do do our special blend of ketchup,
Ketchup and yeah,
mustard.
like
Yeah,
tell
like
me
we
what
do.
you
Like
want
we
me to
do.
do there.
Musty, a little mustard.
I'll grab the mustard. And pickles. The pickles. So the fries look like they're done. That's good.
Fries. I'm very excited for our burger night, you guys. When in doubt, burger it out.
Burger it out. Yeah.
My question, Chris, is when do you think our last Monday here is going to be?
I don't know.
Well, we
the
got
answer.
like 3, 4, 5, 6,
I don't know the
7,
answer.
8, 9, 10.
I don't know the answer to that, but it might be next week. It might be that might be the. This is what you want, like this.
Yeah.
And a little bit of this.
Yeah.
Oh, and then some of that special stuff too that I was talking about earlier that I haven't shown.
Oh, you haven't shown it to me.
Okay. Anyway, I got these little mini things, and it's vegan honey. Can you read that? Is that Melody? Melody vegan honey. And actually, Laura sent me. You remember Laura from the cruise?
Yeah.
So she sent me these, and Mark went out and sent me these. So Melody vegan honey, and he told me that he puts the hot one on his pizza.
Oh.
For me, the hot one's a little bit too hot.
Is it really?
So I use the regular one, and it's, oh my god, it's so good. So Melody honey right here. I know I want to use these for like I want to give them like a nice little Instagram reel or something like that. I don't want these to burn, and I think they are. So do we want to cut up some pickle on there?
Yes.
Okay, let me grab a fork.
Okay.
We're just doing this right now because, like, in case John just getting over being sick, like, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, he's gonna do all the food touch.
You know, so we like pickles, and we need a nice sharp knife. Oh, and I'm gonna throw these on there.
Hell yeah.
It's looking good. Wasn't really too hungry when we started this, and now I am.
How many people we got in here?
180 million.
Whoa, crap.
I don't know if any, like, I can't read the comments, so I'm leaving that up to you, but has anybody asked about the movie? Like, I get excited with that kind of stuff, because that's what I've been working on.
Well, Travis says, what if the movie takes off and you make crazy money? What will you do with it all?
Make another one. Make
it
part
rain.
2. Make it rain. I would buy a place to live, because I'm literally about to be homeless.
Yeah.
I've been trying to sell things that I don't want to sell, but I've got no other place to put them. I've been selling them on Marketplace, and a lot of them are like props that were in the movie. So if the movie does make it big, somebody's going to have a hutch from the movie. I got one right behind here that I'm putting up on Marketplace. I'm trying to sell Indy's first crate that he ever had. Made me sad, but I don't need it. I had a dream. I've been really good. I haven't really had dreams like this, but I had a dream 2 nights ago that I was at a funeral home, and there was like the hearse there, and nobody was there that was dead, and I guess I was just chilling with some of the people like on like one of their off time, and I looked over on the couch, and there was like a bunch of people. I looked over on the couch, and I saw Indy, and I walked over to him, and he like looked up at me, and I grabbed his head, and he started licking my face, and I just started crying so much. I missed him so much, and I woke up, and I was like so sad. I had that feeling with me. I was like, I couldn't shake it for a while. Like, he came to visit me.
I am excited about the movie. I made black bean burgers tonight, too. Ooh,
oh, nice.
Luke.
Okay.
Kitra says, I remember when Indy was just a pup.
Yeah.
Aw, me too. Graven says, hey, howdy, hey. What up, Graven?
Graven.
Parth says, I'm going to blow my share at the strip club. My share of what?
What else are we putting on this?
Oh yeah, this is good.
Extra pickles?
Yeah. Slap some picks on there. This one's mine, right?
Yeah. If you do want, yeah, you can have the rest of that if you want to.
Yes, I'm very Hungarian.
I'm going hungry.
He's going hungry. Ooh.
I don't mind. So yeah, it sounds like we're gonna have to do. If you want a little bit of this, I'm gonna put a little bit on mine because it does make it like so much.
Okay, slap some.
Do you want to try the hot one, or do you want to try this one?
No, if it's too hot for you, it's too hot for me.
Yeah.
I wish we had a buddy here that likes spice.
Oh yeah, Craig. Craig would have liked the spicy.
Craig likes that spice.
Okay, there you go. It's a little touch of that. And now.
What are the three biggest? This is a good question.
The star of the show.
What are the three biggest lessons you learned making your first film? That's a big question, Craig.
Somebody asked me that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's deep. That's deep. We got pull up a chair.
Well,
I feel like you learned a lot.
Lessons. Well, maybe I can explain it this way. Going into it, I had never directed a feature film before. I have directed some bigger things with YouTube, which were like all-day shoots that we did. John was involved. We had the French. If you go watch my French toast video, that was a 16-hour shoot, and we did this probably 12 years ago or something like that. And we actually got people from around the area. We just put a Facebook message out there for extras to come in, and we had like 30 extras come there, and I was like overwhelmed. I'm like, oh my God, how do I do this? I'm like, don't say anything, just do it, it'll happen. And I did that. So I did that 3 times with really big shoots where I was directing everything. And I was kind of an introvert, so I was like, this was like very big deal to me. But they came out really good. And so I got that experience. So when I went into the movie, I kind of told myself the same thing. I'm a visual person. I need to do something before I actually know it. And I couldn't do that with all the things with the movie until I did it. And now I can say that I'm confident to go and direct another movie. Maybe not like a Marvel type, big movie like that, but another movie like this, I could confidently go in and direct it and correct a lot of the things that made post-production way more difficult that we could do. So I would get clear and concise contracts and conversations with some of the people involved so we know everything beforehand. There would be probably a couple of rules, and I don't care if you're an A-list actor, I don't care if you get offended or not, but I would say something like, this isn't to offend anybody, but let's just say this before we go. Even if you're like the most experienced actor out there, we already know we don't look at the camera, but if you accidentally do, which happens, please let me know, because you won't believe how many scenes were ruined by somebody just looking at the camera. And especially in bigger scenes where we had a lot of people in there, the chance that at least one of them looked over at the camera even for a split second and then didn't want to like tell anybody, hey, I think I might have looked at the camera, so we have to do that scene over. That just made my job a lot harder. What else? I've done so much of this post-production by myself that I would never do this again without a proper budget. I didn't take a single dime for this, so that's kind of why I'm in the financial situation I'm in right now, because I devoted all of my time and my work for free. So all this last year that I've been working on this, I figured this isn't going to get done unless I do this, but also I'm not getting paid. So I've been working for free for thousands of hours. And I've learned so much. Like, my skills are like through the roof right now compared to what they were when I started. Like, I've done it all myself. So I do want to do another movie, but I want a proper budget, so I'm not doing like the job of 10 people. I want the right people to be, paid to do the job that we need them to do. Like, a continuity person. We're like, hey, this wasn't like this. That's your only job, to watch out. Like, we were doing the job of like 10 people, and I hope I answered your question. It's kind of everywhere. So now we got burgers.
I mean, I feel like after the movie gets released too, Chris, you should really sit down and tell your story from start to finish.
Yeah. There's more to the story.
There's so much more than.
There's so much behind the scenes.
There's probably more behind the scenes than the actual movie itself that you can talk about.
That you might never know. Yeah, there's so much behind the scenes. Yes.
You want the fries now?
Oh no.
Love these burgers. Kitra says, would you take job directions and producing, or would you need control over the material since you've had that with this one?
Well, it depends. If I did like another movie, I'd be open to whatever. But if I did my movie, I would want full control over my own movie, because it can get way out of hand if that's not the case. And I mean, in the benefit of the whole picture, I think overall, and being biased, whatever, but I think because I had full control of this, it's going to be the best version of it that it could be. I put so much into this to make it look how it was. I'll tell you this. When we were done filming, I was actually a little bit worried that we'd have to redo a lot, and we didn't really get something that I would have loved. But I think it was the day before Easter of this year, I finished the rough edit, and I was quite pleased, even though there was so many problems and so many creative things I had to manipulate to make it where it was. I was quite happy with where we were and how it looked. And that was like 3 or 4 months ago, and where it is right now, I'm really happy. And again, I don't want people going into this having like, you know, Deadpool versus Wolverine expectations, you know, something like a $100 million movie, because you're not going to get that. But if you don't have that high of expectations going in, then it's a fun watch. It's a fun movie. It's got a vegan message to it, which is the first of its kind to do what it did. It's a 100% vegan movie. John did the catering. All catering was vegan. So the food on set, everything. I didn't demand people eat vegan, but what I did say is, before I hired everyone, is this is a vegan production made possible by vegans, and it's going to be 100% vegan catering. So if you want to eat any of the food, it's there. But if you don't want, we just ask you to, you know, go off a set if you're going to do that. And for the most part, people were really cool with that. There will be so much more to talk about once the trailer comes out. And even more so once, the movie comes out. Here, let me get you.
What did I do, bud?
Where's the napkin? I need to give you a napkin because we got sauce hands. All right, what happened?
Maybe if you press it back.
There is no back. Is it this?
Oh, you
There we
found
go.
it.
And let's just take this and delete it, and boom. Okay. So, anyway.
Hey, can you drizzle a little bit of the hot honey right here?
Yeah.
I'll just try a little.
It's doable. It's just a little bit. It's really good, but it's hot. It'd be good to dip your fries. I've been dipping my pizza in it. Everything. Melody, vegan, honey. A little bit of ketchup with my sweet potato fries.
Ooh, that is spicy.
Let me get a not hot one. Sweet potato.
What are the ingredients to that honey? Do you know? Is it made out of apples?
I asked, but
Oh, it doesn't say.
no, it probably does. It's got plant-based honey in it. Fructose, glucose, water, less than 9% of plant extract blend, red clover, jasmine, passion flower, chamomile, sea berry?
Sea berry.
Gluconic acid, and natural flavors. It doesn't look like it's got any apple in it, but is it just me, or like ingredients are getting smaller and smaller? So I'm gonna apologize now. Sorry, not sorry. All you're gonna hear from my channel is pretty much gonna be about the movie.
Dude, that's what it's all about, bro.
That's how the channel started, because of this movie. Because of a script for the vegan zombie movie. And that's what A44 is, the vegan zombie.
Chris, let me ask you this. Long term. Say, the movie's released. What are you going to do here? What are you going to do on the Vegan Zombie channel? Movies released, we've all seen it. What's the channel going to... Does that really depend on what happens with the movie? Probably, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
right?
probably. But I'd like to come on there and talk about the movie. Do things that are fun. Anything. I've been keeping this channel up for 15 years, you know? It's one of the first vegan YouTube channels.
Yeah.
So I would just keep it going, like whatever life brings from then. You know, if we start working on another movie, that would be amazing. But I've already got ideas for part 2. I'll tell you, I do leave it. The end can definitely have like a conclusion to it, a part 2.
I'd like dipping my fries in hot honey.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not too hot?
No.
Maybe it's just me.
No. I think if you were to put it on like a pizza, it might be pretty good. Pretty
Oh, it's
hot.
really good. I never even thought of that. Because I've had vegan honey before. Like, I've had this one before. And I didn't use it for the longest time. And now it's half gone. Because I put it on everything.
I had to give that a double take because I'm like, it was in the bear and everything. That reminds me when I was a kid.
When I first got it, I thought, oh, this can't be vegan. But it is. It's in the bear.
I think we should do a viewing on here too. That people could buy like a virtual ticket to, and we can watch it together, like Mystery Science Theater 3000 style.
I don't know how I would do that though. Possibly, maybe.
I believe that you could
Like
you can email a downloadable link that would take you to the YouTube channel of it streaming.
right. Where they'd have to pay for it.
They would pay for the link. We would email it to them.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm not. If I was like a multi-millionaire, like Moby, I would release movies for free, like he does. But I am very much not. I am very poor, so we'd have to charge.
I think people would be happy to pay for something like that. You know, like
Yeah,
this is like this is your thing, man. This is like your. I just kind of equate it to like if, you know, as a musician, if I wrote an amazing album, like a concept album, like that I cared so much, like you
like
guys,
Fire.
if you listen to it from start to finish, you know, there's a story to tell in between the song.
Cody DeCambrio.
Yeah, exactly. Concept albums, I love them. Thrice did
Right,
one.
that's what I was just saying. Like the wind there.
So that's kind of what I'm equating it to, like that level of excitement, where you put everything into it, like your most.
I don't think we're gonna have time for it, but I really wanted. I wish I had one more month, but I don't, because I was saying it's got to be out by October. And you know, I just rewatched Zombieland the other day, and I remember Zombieland came out October 2nd, 2009, 6 months after I wrote my movie, and I remember seeing it that day, and I watched it again, and I'm like, I can't release my movie. Like, it's got to be in September or October. Because you guys know how it is. There's some of us out there that will watch horror movies all year long. But the majority of people, right after, like, what, 8 o'clock on October 31st at night,
Christmas.
everybody's, like, done with the horror movie thing. They don't want to see it anymore. So, this movie is a horror movie. It's got to be out in September or October. But after that, like, I would literally would have to wait probably till December. I'd have to skip November. I think horror movies have come out in December. I don't want to wait until next year. I've waited too long. And I wanted to release it on September 23rd because that's my 30-year vegan anniversary. Who do we got there? Holly?
Holly, it would be cool if you created a show and she spelled B like bee. Like a
It
bee
would
that makes
be.
honey. Ah.
Thank you for that super chat, Holly. Appreciate that. And yeah, you know what I always wanted to do if I had a better production, and that means like, I mean, I'm easily capable of doing it right now, but like, you got to be able to generate the money to do it and like to pay the people to be in it. But I always wanted the vegan zombie to be like a more done up like if it was on the Food Channel and we made it like for kids but also cool for adults, where it was kind of like how our original videos were, but a little bit more production quality. Like you got a few zombies, you know, chasing the main character, and you know he finds like a garden with some carrots and radishes and I don't know, different things and potatoes, and he brings it back into this abandoned house in the zombie apocalypse. He finds the kitchen and he starts making whatever food he's going to make before the zombies break in, and he's got to go to the next place. And sometimes he might come across a place where there's another survivor, and hey, who are you? Who are you? Oh, I'm. And then we do a collab, and we make different things. Like, well, I got this ingredient. I got this ingredient. That would be fun. That'd be a fun way to promote veganism.
This is a good question. You ready?
Okay.
How many? Ultra wants to know how many people that worked on the movie were opposed to veganism, and what was it like working with them? Did you have any issues? Any eye rolls? Any like? Or can you get it? Can you get into that?
Nobody there was really opposed to it. Everybody seemed really cool at the beginning, but there was a couple of things near the end that I wasn't cool with. That for that point, I just said, we just need this movie to get done. It was like one of the last few days of filming, but I don't know. There wasn't any really eye rolls and stuff. John was making the food. It was pretty good.
Silver Moon said maybe Z could star in the TV show. Z. Who's Z?
Zeke.
Oh, Z? Aww.
Listen to this. So, I'll tell you this. The main character of the movie, this is giving something away, but it's not going to ruin anything. So, the main character of the movie, his name is Harley. And about 3 weeks ago, my friend sends me a picture of a German Shepherd that needs to be rescued because he was an emotional support German Shepherd that was well trained, but his owner was in hospice. So they needed to find somebody for this German Shepherd that was 1.5 years old, so well trained. The dog looked exactly like Indy. So right there, it was like breaking my heart. Like I don't have any really means to take another dog at this point, especially that I'm going to be homeless. But when I say homeless, I'm probably going to have to move back in with family. So I really wanted this dog, and I wanted to save this dog that looked like Indy. The dog's name was Harley. It was almost like a sign for me, like, and I did. I asked about this dog, and I was second on the waiting list. So apparently the person before me, and this is only 10 minutes of being posted, the person before me ended up taking the dog. So
yeah, you sent me that. That was crazy.
It looked just like Indy.
Yeah, and I was like, what the heck?
His name was Harley.
That's crazy.
Most of you already know this, but chew in your mouth. For those of you that don't, Indy, that was his last thing, you know. He was in the movie. So, you guys have seen him on the channel many times, on my social media. This will be the last place to see him. He's one of the main stars in this movie. So that's another reason to go out and watch this. See Andy one last time. He did a really good job. All he had to do was be himself.
He was a good pup.
No animals were harmed in the making of this movie. In fact, all catering on set was vegan. I had to use a baseball in a scene in this movie. And I went out and I purposely did my research and I found a vegan baseball. Because most of them are leather. I found a vegan baseball. That's how dedicated.
Where is the baseball? Do you have it? Is it here in the house?
Well, I've been moving, but I've got a whole bin full of A44 memorabilia.
That would be fun. That would be a fun one. A vegan baseball. I would want that.
So here's what I'm thinking.
I'd toss that to my son.
This movie might not do anything more than a YouTube video, but if it does, and people love this movie, and it gains some traction, then like I would love to take some of that like props from the movie and like raffle them off or something, or have people win them or whatever, because some of it's pretty cool. I've got all the wardrobes and most of them. I got the wardrobes from the movie, and unfortunately, I gotta sell some of the stuff. Like back there, we got a hutch, and I gotta sell it. I sold one already. I don't know. That was good. I'm gonna move this over there, and we're gonna open up a vegan cuts box.
Yay! Yeah. So that hot honey, after like a couple of dips, it's hot.
Yeah.
My lips are on fire.
But really tasty, right?
It's very tasty, sweet. You know, when I was a kid, we would have stew for dinner. We would have biscuits, and we would open up a biscuit, put the honey in there, and dip. Oh, it was pretty good.
We never ever had honey, but one time I tasted. I think it was at my friend Greg's house, and it was like a thing of honey.
And it looked good, but it was gross.
Yeah, I'm like, I need to try some of this. Oh, that's honey. Like that was when I was like 10, 19.
I don't think I'm supposed
1910
to
or something. Okay. Vegan cuts. Let's see what's in vegan cuts box this month. This might be last month. I'm sorry, I've been so busy with the move. We need just a small little knife. There we go. Oh, look at that. What's it say? What's it say?
It says vegan cuts.
What's the animal sanctuary?
This box support the Grateful Meadows in West Point, Virginia.
West Point, Virginia. What? German Shepherd or Malamute? Kind of looks a little. Ziggy, come here. What do you look like?
What are you?
What do you look like?
What are you?
What do you look like? Yeah, that's you. That's you. You're pretty. I gave him a new band. I found all my bandanas. The vegan zombie crew bandana. I got a bunch of different colors. He was wearing a black one. Now he's got a green one. We got blue and red. Okay, so let's see what we got. We got Splits Falafel.
Okay.
Split pea crisps that are falafel flavored. Put that down with this. It's like cotton candy, but it's sweet fiber. Sweet fiber. It's like eating your insulation from your attic.
Oh.
Just kidding. It's probably better than that. It's like cotton candy. Snack Yum Cinnamon Churro. That sounds like it was probably pretty good. Cinnamon Churro. Oh, look at these Mavericks. Maverick cookies. A birthday cake. Can't go wrong there. Or Kenya. Ooh, you could go wrong here. I don't know. Maybe if they don't look like it, but mushroom jerky. Applewood barbecue. Mushroom jerky. Okay. Oh, I love these. Smoked barbecue love corn. And we got Emmy's. Remember Emmy's?
Yeah.
They now have baking brownie mix.
Oh.
They were from right here in town over, Ithaca, New York.
Yes.
But I don't think they're in Ithaca anymore.
Oh.
See where they're from. I think they moved.
All right. Let's find out where they're from. Ithaca, New York.
Oh. Okay. They're still there.
Right on the main street across from Green Star.
Brammy Lupini. Green Star moved, right?
Yeah. Actually, after I said that, I was like, not the new one, but I said that in my head. Now I gotta say it out loud.
I gotta see what these are. Chimes. Oh, I'm gonna love these. In a little metal casing. They're not cigarettes. They're ginger chews. Mango ginger chews. And then we got Super Shroom Immune Support by Goldmine Daily Immunity Dietary Supplement. Is this a tea or is this like powder?
Snort it.
I think it's powder, yeah. So we got some of that. And then the Fruit Thief. Real fruit whips. It's like fruit by the foot, only not.
Ooh, I love me some fruit by the foot. You know what I'm saying? It's 6 feet of bubble gum for you, not them.
I realized we didn't. Oh, you know what? I've had so many Vegan Cuts boxes over the years that I have all these boxes, and that's pretty much what I packed all my stuff in. I've got boxes and boxes of these, and I've like labeled them.
Yeah.
And then I put them in totes, and there we go.
Your whole life is in like
Vegan Cuts box.
box.
Well, they used to be in Tofurkey boxes back in the day, but I've got a lot of those. So that's Vegan Cuts. I think there's a link below to save. It's a subscription box. Every month you get one, and
you get to try new snacks.
you try new snacks, and they support different animal rescues. So.
Sarah says a new all-vegan grocery store opened in my town. It's not huge, but it's a start.
Where's that?
Travis says, I was looking for candy cigarettes, but apparently they all have gelatin in them. I did
Really?
not- yeah. I haven't had me a candy cigarette in a fine yet long time.
Well, they have candy cigarettes at that place in the mall that has all this like unique candies from all over the world.
Yeah.
And they have a vegan section.
Oh.
And I know they have candy cigarettes there. And the candy cigarettes when we were little, one was like a white little crunchy thing like crack, and the other one was like bubblegum things. So I'd be interested to go there and check out the ingredients.
Yeah.
Because I think the last time I went there I did, and I didn't see gelatin. But maybe, I don't know. Specialty stores like that, it's like, they're so expensive. So.
Linda wants to know, is there anything on there you're going to try? Are you hungry, bud?
Do you want to try? I mean, I don't really like cotton candy.
I'll try the cotton can.
You could try the cotton candy.
All right, so we're going in. It's like cotton candy, but it's sweet fiber, so I'll be dumping.
Let me try one little thing. You open it. I'll try one little piece of it. Because what if it's really good and I'm just like...
Yeah, you don't... Get in there. Get out.
I never liked cotton candy.
Well, it's like fiber, so you poop it. What if it was like insulation?
It is cotton candy. It tastes exactly like cotton candy. I feel like I'm 8 years old at the field day, the Chenango field days. Wearing my parachute pants.
Like tongue mixers.
You know, that Michael Jackson. That's okay. It's all you, man. I never liked that. It's not bad, but it's like pure sugar.
Yeah.
Zeke's like, what about me? I'm gonna try the fruit tea.
Ooh.
Let's see what we got here. Ooh, it already smells wicked good.
How long is Let's Lady and the Tramp it, dude?
There you go. Try that out.
When I first put my lips on it, makes my lips itch a little bit. Put your lips on it.
Maybe it's
Are we gonna?
fiberglass.
Oh my! It does say fiber.
Oh my god.
Crass.
It's asbestos.
Really gonna clean out my insides.
And your insides probably look like this. Yeah, this is good.
Craze.
What?
The way Trini said crass.
Who said that?
Look at it's crace.
Craze.
The way she spelled it is perfect.
The way you always say it.
Craze.
Craze.
Gonna itch on the way out too. I hope not. Alright, here we go. I like the smell of these.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh,
So, Fruit Thief with 2 O's. Fruit Thief with 2 O's. 70 calories for that whole thing.
why is it a thief? Because it's a lasso?
Oh, because it used the lasso to steal a strawberry off of a tree.
That's good, guys.
It is.
Mmm.
Should we try these Mavericks?
Maverick, yeah.
Maverick.
Yo, we should contact some of these candy companies and be like, We're having an all vegan movie.
We're gonna make it rain.
We want to have the concession stand to be all vegan. Chris is gonna make pizzas for every person. Everybody gets a large pizza with a ticket.
Yep.
Made by the guy that made the movie. What a terrible life you would have.
Oh my god. Wait,
Where
that
we-
look like a little Batman?
We going savory? Oh.
Oh, these are wicked good. They're like animal crackers. Very vanilla-y. They're wicked good.
Mm.
Mom? Oh,
What would be on the menu if it was like a dinner and a movie?
pizza, little pizzas,
Little personal
like 4 different kinds.
Okay.
Um,
Milkshakes?
you know how hard that was for Strong House to get those out.
Yeah.
Because it melts and
Yeah.
maybe like a fresh lemonade or something, or a lemon orange. I don't know.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
Vegan wings, that would be badass too, Trent.
Vegan wings. We just have this big thing of like seitan, and we're like,
Come on
wing-
in, give me your
wing.
ticket, grab a wing, take a seat.
grab a wing. What are you doing? I don't know. I got a wing and a ticket.
This saucy ass wing where they're just like trying not to get it on themselves.
Maybe we'll have like benefits things where like we'll have like a T-shirt, a poster, a movie.
Yeah, hell yeah. VIP tickets.
Yeah, VIP tickets, and then we'll be able to get up there and talk to everybody before the movie.
I want to thank you everybody for coming out tonight. This is a really big night for Chris. Look how nice he looks. He's got his best. He's dressed up. What are you gonna wear?
Probably the same thing I got on right now, but all black.
Hey, did you know that Rob Zombie worked on Pee-wee's? Oh.
You know? Oh, wrong thing. But do you know who worked on Sesame Street? No, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
No.
George Romero.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you do?
He was like a video guy there.
Fun.
And he was an editor, and then he would do like commercials, and then he got together with a couple other buddies, the guy that we kept getting pictures with every year with the John Russell.
Yeah, the guy who could not give a crap about my existence.
No, not John Russell, John Russo. Sorry. I'm already. Yeah, he snapped at Craig because Craig didn't really know horror stuff, and he's like, well, yeah, damn it. And he got some friends together, and they put together just a very little bit amount of money, and they made Night of the Living Dead.
And that's a cult classic. Chris.
Yeah, he didn't make one dime on it because they accidentally took the copyright off it. That's why you can see it in the background of so many movies, because you don't need to get any permission to do that. And it probably went viral like in its own way all over the world. It's probably one of the most seen movies ever of all time, but there's no like way to record that it was like that. So
They can't track.
Right.
They can't track that kind of stuff.
not for that, because it was just a rogue movie. Because it was supposed to be called Night of the Flesh Eaters, and they didn't really like the name of that, so they asked George Romero, can we change it to Night of the Living Dead? And he's like, sure. And when they put the new thing on, they took that little copyright mark off it, and he didn't notice, and yeah.
That's how they get you.
I've got a license thing on the end of my credits and everything.
I know these two guys that like. They got all this money together, like a bunch of their fans like helped them like raise some money, and they released this cookbook. Guess how much money they made off of it?
Oh my god, probably like $5.
$0.
$0? What was the name of the cookbook?
I can't remember, some shitty whatever. But yeah, those guys are suckers.
They
really are.
They had their cookbook in like 3 different languages.
Yeah.
Like German, English, and Spanish. And it was going on. It even made Cookbook of the Year. It got an award from PETA 2 for Cookbook of the Year for 2014. And they never made a dime on it, right?
That's right.
What was the name of that cookbook?
A couple of suckers, I think.
Was that? Oh, that was Cook and Survive, the vegan zombie. Yeah.
It's funny because people will be like, "Dude, I didn't even know you had a cookbook." I'm like, "Oh yeah."
Meanwhile, you can see some. I've seen some of them on Amazon for like $300 because they're out of print. It's like, if you really want it, you pay it. And it's like, somebody's making money off their books.
Oh man,
That better not happen in the movie. That's all I can say.
No, I know.
That's all I'm
We
gonna
learned
say.
a lot.
And we
You're
learned a lot.
steered this close, Chris. You started all the way down here, and then you grew all the way up here, and you graduated.
Want to try the brownie mix? We'll just like.
Oh, yeah.
What else? I can't really read these.
But you
from
can
over
have
here.
a Dunk John tank. Hell yeah.
Let's see what we got here. After the movie, we can perform an interpretive dance, like a zombie dance, Michael Jackson style.
Hey, I have a question.
What?
Do you think Corey Feldman
Yep.
is serious?
Dude, I think he is, but like if he's not, he's a genius.
I feel like he's punking us all, and it's entertaining. I would actually go see it just for the like.
I don't think so. I think he's
You
real.
think he actually?
Yeah.
Maybe
I would
that's.
still go see him anyway, cause like
He's a Goonie. No
Dude,
matter
he's a
what,
Goonie.
he's a Goonie.
He was Gremlins. He's like.
But like, you see the video where he's going. Yeah, but he's doing the thing with his face, and he looks up, guys. This is why I feel like it's fake, because he's playing the guitar. Sorry, buddy. He's playing the guitar solo, and then he looks up at the crowd, and he looks like makes eye contact with just right with you.
Did you see the other one where he got mad and he hit his mouth with the thing? And then he turned around and he goes, "We're gonna start over."
Yeah. Hey guys, sorry man. Normally they wait for me to come out on stage before they start the song. We're not gonna do this song. Better luck next time though.
Go potty. Go potty. He's definitely.
He's in every movie that I loved growing up. So like he's a hero of mine. But when I watch him try to be like this, like Michael Jackson, like
dude, you know he does that, but then in his interviews he goes, "I don't dress like Michael. That's not Michael Jackson's dance."
I know, but I feel like that's part of it. He's like he when he goes to sleep at night, he's this person, but right before he falls asleep, I know he does this. He just smiles a little because he's getting all of us. He's got us all. Oh, I seriously want to listen to his songs now. Like,
well, he's got some good ones.
The comeback king, comeback king, the comeback king.
Dude, I was with Cesar. Wait, let me go see my dog real quick. I'll tell you the story.
Oh, dude, there's no way he's serious.
There he is.
He's got us.
I got a story. It's not a very good one. But
All right, tell it.
I'll tell you in a second. Come back, king.
You got to put you watch the drummer. He's like, here's the thing. I kind of want to talk to Aaron, and I would try to be in his band. Could you imagine if I'm good enough guitar player to play for Corey.
Yeah, but he's got the Angels.
I know, but maybe he wants the Devils, and Aaron and I could be the Devils one night.
Well, no, the Angels are the girls with the big wings.
Yeah, well, and I'll be the Devil.
Come on, let's get in there.
What if the Angels can't make it one night?
Come back, king.
Aaron and I would be so good at that. You know we would be one of the best backing bands he's ever seen. And that's bragging rights. To be like, yeah, I did a cookbook. We did a YouTube thing. I got to do cool stuff with his band. But I was in Corey's band.
Well, try to get a hold of him.
I'm gonna start.
I wanted to get a hold of him and see if he could play that one little part in the movie, but anyway, I was with Cesar one night, and we were in LA area, and we went to one of my favorite vegan restaurants called Sun Cafe, and we know the owner, and he told me like whenever we're in town, come there, and we do videos for him, and he usually feeds me for free. So he gave me, I told him we were coming, and we get in there, and he gives us like this sectioned off room to ourselves. So we're like sitting here, they bring us all this food out, we got a video of it somewhere, and Cesar's like, like eating them, and taking videos of them and everything, and then it's time to go, so like, we leave a tip, and we're leaving, and I didn't even expect to see this, but I'm walking out, and there's a couple sitting right here as I'm walking by, and I look over, and I make eye contact with Corey Feldman. I'm like, And in my mind was like, dude. But like reality, I'm just like, just like I'm just gonna keep walking because my mind is like blowing up like, Goonie, you're a Goonie, you're a Goonie. And I wanted to be like, dude, like, and he looked right at me like, I know you know who I am. Don't talk to me.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I know.
He's a comeback king.
And then we get out in the parking lot and there's this freaking Rolls Royce in the parking lot.
It was his.
It had to be his. But then I heard that like a lot of celebrities like rent those kind of things.
Right. Well, the comeback king.
Comeback king.
One more question real quick. Out of all the Goonies, Rudy is the most popular Goonie. Don't you think? I mean, he was
Mikey.
He was Samwise. He was Rudy. He's in Stranger Things. His catalog beats everybody's, right? Or is there another Goonie that you think?
I mean, it's between him and Corey Feldman, I think. I mean,
Corey...
I don't know, like, because it'd be weird asking, like, a younger person if they recognized and they knew any of them. Because for me, it's like, I mean, it's a hard tie between Sean Astin and Corey Feldman.
I can see that, though. I can see that.
Chunk and Data didn't really go on to do much with that. Like, Chunk became a lawyer, and Data actually just did a movie called Everywhere, Always, Forever, or whatever it was. And
Data was also he's up there kid-wise because of Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones
and Goonies, that's huge.
Yes. But yeah, it would be between. I mean, Feldman was in every '80s thing. I mean, he was a little
License
kid.
to Drive.
He was a little kid in like a coffee commercial, and I think he was a little kid in Goonies.
He was cool. He was cool. This one,
The Burbs.
The Burbs. He did
Stand By Me.
He's a good. That's why I'm like
Stand By Me.
He's not serious. He's not Jared Leto. He is definitely Corey Feldman, being Corey Feldman just for fun.
I don't know because I seen like his like show and everything where like he just really. I don't know. I've seen behind the scenes and stuff, so I don't know. He's very strict with like the girls in his band and like refuses to like let them eat certain foods and like he's really So I don't know. I feel like it's serious. Lost Boys.
I know, man. He's got a he might. You're right. Between him and Sean Astin.
Sean Astin, Lord of the Rings.
The Lord of the Rings, though, like
Rudy.
that Lord of the. If you just look at that alone, Lord of the Rings.
Right.
That's like it's Lord of the Rings. Everybody knows Lord of the Rings.
Everybody. Does everybody know Lord of the Rings?
Which one's Josh Brolin? Is he the Jock brother?
That's Josh Brolin. Yeah, he's the older brother, but he's also the Marvel movies. He's who's the guy with the glove? What's his name?
Thanos?
Thanos, yeah.
That's Thanos?
Yeah,
he's a Goonie?
Yeah, old boy.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, Josh Brolin, and he's also in No Country for Old Men. He's a good actor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, Goonies.
That was alright. We had a good. We just walked down memory lane together,
We did
guys.
a little bit.
Got a little excited.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
Oh yeah, he's in 51st Date, dude. He's Samwise is awesome.
Isn't he in Whitewater Summer or something? Kevin Bacon.
I don't know.
Let's see. I gotta read some more stuff. Josh Brolin. James Brolin's son. The Lost Boys. Oh yeah, Feldman was in Friday the 13th. And so was Kevin Bacon. We did, Sarah. We nerded out pretty good.
That was
Jerry O'Connell. I just saw a video of him 2 nights ago on TikTok. Okay. Well, I'm sorry I didn't get to read all the comments tonight, but I guess hope you guys had fun.
I had fun.
It's been a while
and
since
that's
we
all
did
that
this,
matters.
you know?
Yeah. But sorry about last week. I was really under the weather. It's good to feel good again. And, geez, this could be one of the last times we're hanging out at Chris's house. We're going to do it at my place next.
Unless I hit the jackpot and buy this house.
This is a really nice house.
I want to stay here.
Get a hot tub out there. Have some babes over. Or some dudes, whatever you're into. Oh. Candy?
Ooh. It just like slides on like that. It's pretty cool. It's like bone. And they're mango ginger chews. I love ginger chews. I could eat a whole bag of them.
Are so good.
Yeah. You know who showed me ginger chews? I never had them. And then Issa got them. She's like, try this. And I was hooked.
If Issa tells me to try something, I try it.
Unless it's a mushroom for me.
I'll try a mushroom. I would try anything. If she was like this and it was milk and she wouldn't tell me what got milked, I would drink it because I trust Issa.
Oh, look at that. Doesn't this look...
Because it's probably from a plant. Oh.
Milk.
Ew, it's weird seeing milk in a container like that. It makes me not want it.
So, it was an almond milk, and the container was a little bit busted. And this is an apple cider container, so I put my almond milk in there. But, when we made the movie, we wanted it to look like real milk. We did the same thing. And our makeup person, special effects person, Lisa, she made like a sticker that basically says some generic milk. And she did that for like cheese slices. We did it for
That's fun.
For Alka-Seltzer or what Altoids or whatever.
Was Corey in Gremlins?
Yeah.
Who was he in Gremlins?
He was a little kid that was trying to sell like Christmas trees at the beginning.
Oh my God! Was his dad? His dad wasn't the gadget guy, right?
No, the gadget guy is
the main character.
The main character.
Shoot, I gotta watch Gremlins again. First one.
Remember that roof party with Jason Robel and we were doing the push-up contest?
Yeah.
And then we all started singing that.
Why?
And then the girls dancing around. I was videotaping the whole thing. We were on the roof party.
Why were we singing the Gremlins song?
I don't know. We just started singing.
We were a couple of characters.
Yeah, it was the first one we ever went to. The first expo, like 14 years ago.
That crystallized ginger gets stuck in your dang teeth.
It's good. It's good stuff. It helps the immune system, especially when you're sick. Whew. Well,
that was a fun live. I ate a burger. I got to hang out with you guys. We talked about the movie. You're gonna show me something, right? After we get off.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you something with the movie. Yeah, I watched Gremlins. I think earlier this year as well, Mike. I wouldn't say the same about Gremlins 2.
Gremlins 2, Lost in New York.
Rob was in the chat? Cool. So, Rob was in the chat. I missed you, Rob.
Oh, Rob was like, hey, what's up?
Thanks for telling me,
I'm
John.
sorry, there was so many.
I get you.
And I was like, oh, Chris was in the middle of the story. I'll just say hi to all these people in a minute. And then I forgot.
Oh, man.
I think I see your vegan baseball.
Baseball? No.
I'm just kidding.
That's Zeke's. Oh, yeah, those are the Hercules candies. The Gremlins sketch by Key and Peele. I don't know if I saw that. I had to have, though. I think I've seen all Key and Peele. You ever watch that?
Yeah, oh my God, yeah.
Hey, Aaron.
John spotted candy.
Well, next week will be 26th. The 26th. And
maybe Craig will join us because I'll be in.
Hopefully the movie will be done.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
I'm hoping. I hope I don't come in any other like, oh man, I forgot this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I could always keep making it better. That's the thing. You can, but I'm gonna cut a trailer. So if I cut a trailer, then that'll buy me a little bit of time.
In a time where eating meat is normal.
I just watched the John Candy thing last night because somebody said, I watched a video where like somebody's like, what is the most saddest face any actor has ever made in a movie? Please tell me yours. He said mine was John Candy from, what's the Thanksgiving movie? Is that Planes, Trains, and Automobiles? Anybody help me with the one with Steve Martin? Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Well, the part where he's like, okay, like go home to your family. He's like, yeah, but he actually doesn't have a family. And when he turns around and the train takes off and he's waving, he turns around and there's like that despair in his face where he's like crying and he's kind of like he's got nobody. But for me, it was Henry Thomas from E.T. when he's crying because of E.T. and also when E.T. says goodbye and he says ouch, and it's just pure sadness. So that was my answer. What's your answer?
Oh man, hang on. The saddest face in any movie I've ever seen.
Somebody said Sean Penn from Mystic River, which that was.
That's like color in there! That part?
Either that or when he was like walking through the. I haven't seen it in so long. I think he was walking
That was a tough one.
through a crowd.
I remember that one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
There's a lot of them. There's. Artax!
Oh, dude.
Artax!
Yeah. I got one for you guys. Will Smith.
Oh,
I Am Legend.
Yeah, that's a sad one.
Dude, the look on his face when he starts crying gets me every time.
I thought you were gonna say what is it? 21 ounces or 8 ounces? I don't know. The one where the jellyfish. Maybe you didn't see that.
I've never seen that one actually.
Trying not to give it away, but I think it's got Rosario Dawson in it.
Chris, would you ever do a mustache? You should do a mustache next week.
I mean, the only time I've ever had a mustache was when I shave my beard and I have a mustache and I'll take one quick picture and then it comes off. I've had like the handlebars, like.
Yeah.
We did one. I had a mustache. I actually had a mustache and the wig on when I was trying to be Skeet Ulrich from Scream with Dustin.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh my gosh.
You're a big E.T. fan? It's a pretty good movie. 7 pounds. Thank you, Mike. That was it. That's the name of the movie with Will Smith.
I heard it was sad, so I didn't want to watch it.
You
say not like sad movies. I don't like sad movies.
Oh, is that why you left when I showed you my movie?
Yeah. Oh, there was a part in that where I go choked up.
I can work out while we're doing a live. When it's a beard but no mustache. Yeah, I just didn't want to give it away, but the jellyfish will let people know that watched it what I'm talking about. Anyway, what? Lupini.
Super beans gently pickled with a Mediterranean medley. Now you can put this on your ice cream.
What ice cream? I hear there's a new ice cream place in Fayetteville.
I know!
Brian went there too.
Oh.
I haven't been there.
What did Brian have to say about it? I trust Brian's judgment.
I don't know. He hasn't said anything yet. I haven't seen him.
I haven't seen him in many moons.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while.
Can Z Puppy have a carrot?
I don't have any carrots.
We keep saying the word. He's gonna keep.
But he's
looking
got
at-
some. He's got some doggy cookies. He's got some cookies.
Look at it. Look at that little lip.
Yeah.
You want a cookie?
He's my little sidekick.
Do you like doggy cookies?
He goes everywhere I go. Except for when I.
He was such a naughty when you first got him.
Oh, when I first got him, he was a naughty. But he's a
I
goodie
felt
now.
really bad because I'm like,
Oh, I didn't like it. I was not happy because he was getting in fights with Indy, and I'm like, get away from him! Like, leave Indy alone. And then he's like twice the size of him. But then there were some very cute moments where they were like cuddled up on each other, which was rare, but I'd take some pictures.
oh. Yeah, Wilder is like that with Belle. She's like, wants to love Belle, and Belle's like, no! Hey. Hey, Belle. Yeah. He's a big black one, huh?
He's a good boy. He's got some bad breath.
He got some stinky little breath.
The Zeke cam. Oh, is it time to cut your nails? I think so.
Give me that nail.
Andy did not like me to cut his nails, but Zeke, he just lays down and lets me do it. I gotta put this back in the fridge. What time is it? 9:20. What time did we go live? About an hour ago?
Right around 8.
Okay, hour and a half. All right, guys. We'll
See you next week.
yeah, next week.
It was great catching up with y'all. Thank you for wishing me well.
Have a good night. Don't let the zombies bite.